Okay, hello everybody out there that don't know me. My name's Jordy at Carving Fusion. So we got this stone. It could be rose quartz. I'm not too sure what it's called yet, but throughout this video I'll find out the name of it. You can see here I carved it. I did use my Kutzall bit. It's a fairly soft stone. If you look here, you can kind of see crystals in it. So I've been chomping at the bit to carve this, but this one, anyways, I'm going to carve the bigger one. So when you guys are doing your, when you have your dust collector tables and all the dust gets sucked into here and into your shop vac or your dust collector, you got to remember that this is stone that you're carving, okay? And it's gonna go through it might hit your bearings in your dust collector, so it's not good, okay? My bearings in my dust collector are already worn out, so I'm gonna use it this time. But also when I'm carving this piece, this isn't gonna be a quick carving. This is gonna be a long carving for me. Maybe it would take me a week to carve, okay? Because I'm gonna try and make sure most of the dust when I'm carving it gets sucked through the table. So I'm being a hypocrite saying don't do it with your dust collector table. But like I said, mine's worn out and I'm going to need new bearings in mine pretty soon. So I figured I might as well just do it, okay? This, first of all, with this carving, it's going to be, I've decided I want to make a koi fish in here, okay? So it's going to be a koi fish coming up out of water. I want to try my very best I can possibly do on this piece. This is 4 inches wide. Okay, so the very first thing when you get into a carving like this, or I think any carving, is you want to make it sit flat. So it can be I could take this outside and put it on the belt sander and sand the bottom flat, but it's just not nice out to do it because I got to hook up the shop vac and stuff like that. So you see, it's totally sitting unstable. Even this little one's not sitting very stable. So what I'm going to try and do is make this, I'm going to carve the bottom. I'm going to use my Fordham with the 1/4 inch Kutzall Extreme Flame Burr. I'm not going to film doing that because, well, it's just too boring. So let's see how nice and flat I can make this sit before I even start carving it, okay? I got to carve all this piece right here. I got to carve it flat. So anyways, that's what I'm going to start off with. 100 billion trillion %, guys, when you're carving this stone, wear your dust mask. Even your wood carvings, wear your dust mask, please. It'll probably save some ages on your life. If you want to save ages on your life. I don't know. Okay, so you can see there I got the bottom flattened out, and that was a big mess. So you can see in the bottom here how I made the center deeper. Because if you take the center out, then the only part that you need to make flat is this, if that makes sense. Okay, so it's still not 100% perfect, but it sits a lot flatter and better for me now. Okay. So another thing, I'm going to put my camera in the overhead mount, and I want to show you guys these pieces of stone. And this might be a little bit tricky to do a koi fish because it could be it's soft rock. It's almost like soapstone. Okay, so anyways, I'll put the phone up there. Okay, so these are 2 of the pieces that I cut off. So what I'm saying, this might be a tricky piece to carve in a koi fish because you got to think about the fins. This is brittle stone, okay? You can see there, I think that's a crack. So what I wanted to show, first of all, let's do a spit test on this. So there's your true color, okay? But if you look like that, that might be like a hairline crack. But let's see if I can break that. Yeah, see, like look how easy it broke. So I'm gonna have to really think about if I want to do a koi fish because the fins, you know, will the fins break off? This is a solid piece, but let's see if I can break this. No, I can't break it. But anyways, it's such a beautiful color stone. Koi fish would look really nice. I could always do like brass fins if they break off. We'll just have to, I'm going for it. I'm doing the koi fish. Okay, that's enough of that. I'm just going to carve and then whatever. Okay, I'm having a feeling this is going to be a long video, but that's okay. So you can see here I got different colors of pen for different things. So you see here I got my koi fish on here. Lots of people that do koi fish, the biggest thing about koi fish is lots of people make their end tail thing too small. Okay, so just remember that. The bigger that your tail looks on the end, not tail, but fin or whatever, the bigger it looks, it will look better, okay? So, then this is going to be, I don't know, water coming over the fish. That's hard for me to explain. I don't know if this is going to work out. But anyways, so this is a roto zip wall tile cutter bit, 1/8 3 mm that fits in the Dremel. Okay, guys, don't go with the bigger size. See, 1/8 3 mm or the Dremel size. It's a wall tile cutter bit. You guys can buy these at your big box hardware stores if this thing will zoom in. Okay, now what I'm going to do is go along and cut true to the line here. All the way around it, like Ryan says. Very true, straight up and down, all the way around the piece. Okay, the koi fish. I'm not going to cut this blue out. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to cut this. Anyways, I'm going to cut. I want to take this fish back. Look how much depth I got, right? So, but to be safe, I'm going to cut around it, remove this bulk, then maybe take the fish back some more too, because I want to have the waves out front of the fish, right? So this will be the first layer, like second layer, fish will be the third layer, and then there might be a layer behind too. If that makes sense, I just don't know. Okay, so this is what I got so far. You can see how much depth I've carved in here. So right now, this is just the very beginning, okay? I got a quick block out done. I think that was about an hour's worth of carving. Like I said, this stuff is pretty soft. I can look at the stuff drop here from doing that. Okay, so I just drew these lines to show you. The pen lines there show you how this thing comes. It's like a Carving Fusion spirit line, but goes up and down there, comes up, and then it will I'll figure out if I want it to sway over this way, which I probably do. And I still got tons of depth. Look how much depth I still got there, right? That's like, I still got a good 3 inches. So this face needs to come way down. It's just a starting point. I think I'm gonna need to make this into a series. And if you want to watch it, you can watch. If you don't, you don't have to watch it. There's just so much more to do on this, right? So anyways, I got this water bottle here. Let's give it a little bit of water test. Look at that color pop out. So there you go. There's a start. So this will be the video number 1. Hope you all good. And guys, remember, wear your dust masks. For sure, wear it. I think this part here for the fish looks a little bit too long. It's okay. I got so much depth I can readjust it, right? I can cut this tail down here, cut it deeper, make this part shorter, make the tail end come here. It's just a start.